Let's have a little chit chat about our girl Jackie, who is running her mouth. She has had quite the press junket as of late, and she is spilling the tea. All right, guys, subscribe, turn on notifications, do all that good stuff, and let's get into it. So I've been seeing Jackie do a lot of interviews. She gave a really good one on page six. I've also seen her, I believe it was on Pierce Morgan talking about Ozempic. And you guys know I have a whole video called Real Housewives of Ozempic where I touch base on a lot of the housewives using it. And Jackie is a key component of that conversation. So definitely check that out. Let's get back to Jersey. She is essentially talking about a little bit of an ultimatum that Margaret, her good friend Margaret, gave her. So let's look into that. So I'm assuming this was in between filming, so right before filming started last August for the current season of Real Housewives of New Jersey that is airing right now. So Jackie found her voice. So before I like, get into all of this, Jackie is even going around in her interviews and saying she found her voice. Her voice came out when she was writing her book. So good for Jackie. We need that energy. So she said Margaret wanted, if Louis was coming back to the show, she didn't want me and Jen Fessler to come back to the show. That's very odd. Guys, I really don't like how Margaret is behaving all or nothing behavior with her friends and she's coming across as a bully. Like who does that? Who tells people, "Hey guys, we're all going to band together and not come back," which means you won't get a paycheck and you won't get a paycheck. And what, you guys really think Margaret is going to forego her fat six-figure paycheck from Real Housewives of New Jersey? I don't think so. Honestly, guys, I do think Margaret has lost the plot. Let's be real, she's probably doing a little Finstagram herself and probably chit-chatting with bloggers. She's a smart cookie, but I think unlike Teresa, she just hides it a little bit better. So yeah, apparently, according to Jackie, she said that Margaret thinks of the show as a game instead of like a reality show about a group of friends. And Margaret thought she could do the season without talking to Teresa. So you are going to be the second Melissa and not talk to Teresa. I mean, if you are thinking with your reality show hat on, how would that even be a good reality show? Like, no, that's just so lame. So I don't get it. I don't understand Margaret at all. I think she's definitely like lost the plot. She's like trying to make it a competition show. She's like, if I get enough people on my side, I win. Guys, I called Margaret out fairly well in my last video where I talked about the Real Housewives of New Jersey reunion getting canceled. Um, Margaret is a woman of a particular age, and the way she is behaving, it's truly sad. I think she has a lot of good things about her, and I really hope the show can highlight that. But when you behave a certain way, that's what the show is going to highlight. So, according to Jackie, she says that Jen Fessler was okay not coming back to the show. And you guys keep in mind, Jen Fessler and Margaret Josephs are long term friends. Like, Jen Fessler is Margaret's real friend, like, not just a show friend. However, with the way things are going, maybe they won't be friends or friendly for too long. Jen Fessler, I do find her entertaining, but I also find her a little bit of a flip flopper. I just think Jen Fessler is like happy to be there. She got like the Housewives makeover pretty much during the first season or like shortly after. I think she's a good time, but I'm glad, you know, beyond Jen Fessler, back to Jackie. I'm so glad Jackie is like spilling the good tea on all the on all the interviews that she is doing. Now, the problem with Jackie spilling all this tea, the timing of it does look a little sus. It's like, well, why weren't you so vocal about all these things, before in previous seasons. It's like, why are you saying all this now? I mean, look, guys, it could be true. She found her voice post writing the book. It could have been quite therapeutic for her. And she's just in a time in her life where she's not afraid. She's not afraid of upsetting someone. She's setting her own boundaries. She's forging her own path. So good for our girl Jackie. Now, when it comes to our girl Jackie, it does feel like she is switching teams so that she can get her spot as a full time housewife back on the show. That could be true as well. Apparently, her and Teresa became friendly off season and they just started chatting at, I don't know, some party, some holiday party or whatever party, and it was a natural bond. And if you're going to be friends with Teresa, you're obviously going to be friends with Jennifer Aydin. So it seems like whatever spats happened between Jackie and Teresa, it's all water under the bridge now. And obviously Margaret doesn't like that. So far, we've only seen 4 episodes at this point. And that locker room when the ladies were about to play baseball, that was quite uncomfortable to watch. Margaret just like spewing whatever she was spewing, all that negative energy at Jackie. Guys, I am so here for our girl Jackie spilling the tea, whether it's um, her take on Ozempic or what's going on in New Jersey. We got a lot more Real Housewives of New Jersey, other housewives gossip, VPR, and tons more pop culture to cover. So give your girl a sub and like on Bravo Hot Tea. Get your girl to 500, and I will catch you guys later.